All right, take five. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader, and I trade on the Forex as well. And I trade from an Elliott Wave perspective, and that's what I'm going to give you on this channel. That's what I'm doing here, guys. I am simply giving. I'm not doing complete TA, guys. I'm not giving you MAs and although we look at that, I'm not looking at RSI all the time. Although we do look at that. I'm just here to kind of give you a daily wave analysis. That's what you're going to get on this channel, guys. Is just an Elliott wave perspective of what's going on to add to your current TA. So listen, guys, if you know that's going to be helpful to you, especially those of you who struggle with Elliott wave theory. Okay, I don't struggle with it. I understand it and can apply it pretty well. All right. With that being said, let's jump into the chart. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice. I'm not giving financial advice. Always do your own due diligence, and hey, you don't have to spend your money the way I spend my money. I'm just showing you how I spend it and how I trade. All right, let's jump in. All right, what we've got going on here, guys. Yesterday I said basically that we started, we've got some kind of a three-wave move here. This comes to the 127 extension right there. And then I said we should expect a three-wave move to the downside, except that what we got here, it looks like it's an expanded flat. I've got it highlighted in white right there. Not expanded flat, but a flat. This is the shape of a flat, guys. Okay. When we throw the fibs on this move, we're coming up here to the 127 extension, and that's looking pretty good. So basically, for a three-wave move, this is what it would look like. That would be one, two, and then we'd look for a third wave to the downside like that, and that would be a three wave to the downside. Okay, where we would expect it to go if we get it. Let's see. Let me see if I can clear the chart a little bit here. My scribbles. Of my guessing, as someone shared yesterday in the comments, whatever is an ignorant comment. Just saying. Yeah, it would look like we're coming down here to the 1-to-1 extension or the 127 extension. Obviously, I don't know where it's coming, so yeah, I mean, who knows? But it's in this ballpark right here. Okay. These are not guessing, actually. These are corrective levels. Okay. Good for three wave levels here. Boom, 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 like so. Yeah, so look for 53.22, look for 49.39. That's if it comes down, if this is an expanded flat at all or a flat at all. Okay. So that's something to consider. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Now, if that's the case, we got a three-wave move up, we got a three-wave move down, and we would expect from Elliott wave theory and Elliott wave rules that we would expect a third three-wave. Okay, and so that would basically turn into a W. Yeah, there it is, right there. W and an X, and then we'd get a Y up here at the 1-to-1 extension, usually, okay? So let's look at where the 1-to-1 would come. See, I don't know how far down we're coming here, so I'm just guessing right here, whether it's the 1-to-1 or the 127. I'm going to put it on the 127. That puts our target somewhere up here at about $8,100 if we get a 1-to-1 three-wave move. So we're still looking, guys. I still have targets up in this vicinity right in here. Okay, this is my target zone right there. Now, price could come up, and I don't know. Sorry about that. Let's see. There we go. Price could come on up into this region here, the 127 extension, to $9,000. So 9,000 is a potential, guys. That's a potential move to the upside, but that would still be a three-wave move, guys. That would still be a three-wave move, and we would expect another hit to the low after that potentially. Yeah, I'm not sure though, guys. That seems like a pretty big wave system there. So, but certainly it could happen. Let's zoom out and see what that would look like on the chart. If that happened. Yeah, there we go. That would basically, um, hmm. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean, that could be our part of our three-wave move to finish our Z wave here, guys. I mean, it could be, boom, boom, and then boom. As long as we don't break $3,100, because this low right over here. See if I can find it right here. This low was $3,100 in that ballpark, so we cannot break. Yeah, there it is. So we get an actual number here. The 8 hour. Yeah, about 31.14 in that ballpark. So yeah, as long as we don't break that, guys, that could be a wave shape we're looking at. So we could retest $9,000, but I mean potentially. That's if, guys, if we're dealing with, and see if I can get it. There we go. If we're dealing with a flat here and we come down to this region and then come up. Okay. So that's one wave scenario that we're looking at. Let's look at that. That's a bear scenario. Actually, even though it's looking, we've got upside targets. That's a bearish scenario. Let's look for. Let's see if there's a bull count here and see if we can figure that out as well. All right. So what I would expect if we're dealing with a bull count. See, I have a hard time with the bull count. And here's why I have a hard time with the bull count. Well, before I do that, let me see. Yeah, one, two, three. There's no four wave. Now, if. Sorry, guys. So basically, the bull count. This is a really ugly wave here. Okay, this is really if it's an impulse wave to the upside. Okay, and this is a really ugly wave if it's an impulse, and they just don't look like impulses to me. They look corrective. This is a corrective shape. These are corrective waves, in my opinion. All right. So, but again, to entertain it, we would have basically a one, two, okay, and then three has to come up here, four, and then five, like so. Five would get us up here to the $9,000 region in that ballpark. So the fibs on this one, two here, and see where we would put it. We need to get the third wave up here to 7,800. We need to get the third wave up here to 7,800. The only way we can do that at this stage is that we have one, two, three. This is the fourth wave right here. And now we're getting the fifth wave of the third, okay? And it's going to be extended. It's got to be an extended fifth wave. I just don't like the way that looks personally. It just doesn't look right to me. If we get a big green candle to the upside that comes up here to the $7,800 mark, then I'll reconsider. But for now, that just really, really looks ugly for me. So I'm partial to the bull count. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm partial to the bull count. I'm expecting wave shape here, guys. We're still looking pretty decent. We got a three wave. I'm still looking for this to become a three wave, okay, and then I need a three wave to the upside, okay. Now the other option here, I don't think it's going to happen, but the other option is that this comes back down, retests the low, and this would be basically a flat, and then we get a five wave move up here before we get a tank. Possibility there again, but you know, yeah, I'm again, for those of you kind of new to the channel, I'm not just drawing squiggles on the chart. I'm actually drawing lines based on a WXY correction, which is a double zigzag. So this is what a zigzag looks like. Here's a three wave move. There's a zigzag. I'm looking for a X wave. That's a three wave move, and then I'd be looking for another zigzag like that, and that would give us our W, our X, and then our Y wave. Okay, so that's the way we do it. So I'm not just drawing squiggles, but really I need to see this. I need to see this guy come on down like so. So I get the three wave move that I'm looking for. Okay, so looking for this three wave move to happen. So I'm still looking for that move to the downside first before we go up. Okay, so that's the wave shape that I see so far. If this comes up here and test this 7,800, then I'm going to actually reconsider this to be a bull count. This would be one, two, that would be three, four, five, like so. Or the other option is that this is actually just a 5-3-5 wave, and it becomes just corrective. It stops in this region and then it comes back down. Okay, but either way, I think we're dealing with a corrective wave here, and if this is corrective, that means the up is temporary. We're gonna get more down. So that's the big implication of what we're talking about here. Okay. All right, so there we go. That's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Let's take a peek at Litecoin. I had a request for that yesterday. Got the same kind of action here going on. I mean, and that's why I really don't chart everything every day anymore, or look at Litecoin every day anymore, is because it's the same chart. It really is the same chart. We got a move here. We got a three-wave move here. We got a five-wave move. We got a 5-3-5 here. Okay, and that's kind of clear. So that would be a three wave move. We came to the 1-to-1 extension, barely, we didn't even hit it. But still, that's a corrective nature. And so I'd right now I'd label that as an a B, and a C. Okay. Now I'm looking for this to come down in three waves. Okay. So right now this looks like a flat right here as well. Okay. Looks like a flat right there. And so I got a one, a two, and I'm looking for the third wave down before we get another three waves to the upside. That's the way I would look at that, guys. That's the way I would interpret this, and that this is a complex correction. That's what a WXY is. It's a complex correction. It's a double correction, and it makes does a lot of things you don't expect, and in ways you don't expect. And flats have been just so prevalent in this market, since the correction started. So, it doesn't surprise us that there's a flat right in here. So yeah, that's what it's looking like to me. The upside targets, where would that put us? Let's figure out this downside target first. Um, I don't know, somewhere around $30. We would expect it to come on down. Expect it to come on down here to about $30, and then let me throw the fibs on this again and see if I can get an upside target then. 1-to-1 extension puts us at 49. 127 extension puts us at $54. Okay, so that would be a three wave move. One, two, and three up here, looking at 49.30 or $55 basically for all intents and purposes. Okay, there you go. There's your wave update. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking at. Still not invalidated, so that's the chart I'm looking at. I hope you guys have a great night. I hope that helps you with your understanding of the market. Don't forget, that's not complete TA. That's just the Elliott wave perspective and the way I see the wave shapes being formed. Okay, you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.